If I can ask a bold prediction as to what you think is going to happen in the condominium space by year 2031, what would you think?
Wow, that's a great question, Trev. To look into that crystal ball to see where things are going. I mean, things are trending. The way things are trending right now, deliveries of new construction units are starting to dwindle. Right, they're shrinking. So you've had all this pent up buying that's gone on up until the beginning of 2022, where prices really hit their peak. And then now you're seeing, everyone's like, things hit their peak, things have come off now, prices are coming down. It sends a message to the marketplace saying, condos, are a little soft. Maybe we wouldn't look at it as an investment opportunity right now. And so as fewer people buying new construction, they can't build. Right? With the rules and regulations regarding pre-construction, they have to sell first, and then they build once they hit a certain sales threshold. And so now, without hitting their sales thresholds, these new projects are not getting built. And so by 2029, we're only going to see approximately 600 units delivered. It might as well be zero with the number of people in relation to the number of people that move to Toronto every year.
Okay, and how many were delivered, say, last year and this year?
Great question. Yeah, great question. So last year, about 26,000 units, or well over 25,000 units were delivered last year. This year, we're going to see somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 22,000 units delivered. And then starting next year, you're going to really start to see it come off into the low 12 to 15,000 units. And then by 29, as I mentioned, you're going to see only, right now in the pipeline, there's only 600 units set to be delivered by 2029, which again, might as well be zero when you have anywhere between 50 to 150,000 new people come to the GTA every year. So then looking ahead to 2031, and the way that the process is right now, we would have to sell units essentially in 27 for them to be finished in 2031. So the way sales are going right now, we're going to see a major uptick to have any new deliveries come 2031. So my bold prediction, the resale market is going to be very popular for condominiums come 2031. And with the limited supply numbers coming now, there's going to be a strong demand pushing prices up because of that limited supply.
Okay. So would you say that there's a human component to this based on us being Canadian when there's inventory and people and there's a significant opportunity, if you will?
Yes.
People sit on the sidelines, but then when everybody wants to start to purchase real estate, everybody starts to run while the prices are accelerating. Is that not the same?
Absolutely. And I think there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes right now that the general public doesn't necessarily know about, where because the people aren't buying condominiums, and developers, when they build a project, they tend to hold back, say 10 to 20% of their units to sell when it's finished to get that bump in pricing. That's just good business practice and good for them. But because very few people are buying this finished product right now, developers are unloading these units in bulk. They need to pay off their loans, so they need to sell these units. So large banks and investment funds are coming together and purchasing these bulk units at discounted prices. And that's happening right now.
Really? So
right
they're buying
now,
like a floor at a time.
Floor at a time, or even a floor, or they're buying 20, 30, 60 units in one shot. So they're buying at a discounted price. And their vision that come 2031, their option is, do we unload, do we sell, because prices have come up, and then they start unloading those units one at a time. And so it's all of the big money. It's kind of like Warren Buffett, right? There are people who have become very successful just following Warren Buffett's and his investments through his business.
So buy when people are selling, sell when people are buying.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the way it should.
That's exactly right. And so right now you can find some good value buys. Again, you just got to have that one toe in the water, so to speak, to be able to see those opportunities.